Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet, starring the entire Nelson family, Ozzie, Harriet, David, and Ricky. Here is Ozzie, who plays the part of Ozzie Nelson. And, of course, his lovely wife, Harriet, as Harriet Nelson. The older of the Nelson boys, David, appears as David Nelson. And his younger brother, Ricky, played by Ricky Nelson.
You know, we've known Professor Higgins now for 2 years, and this is the nicest thing he's ever done for us.
What's that?
Introducing us to you two girls.
Well, thank you.
I must say this, Dave. You are Dave, aren't you?
Well, I'm Dave, and that's Ricky.
Well, I must say this. You certainly say nice things.
Oh, maybe it's just because I don't feel the urge to be antagonistic. I had a happy childhood, well-adjusted parents.
What about you, Rick?
Well, I have very well-adjusted parents, too.
Rick's the quiet type. He doesn't talk very much.
Especially when I'm eating.
What about you girls? Tell us something about yourself.
Such as what?
Well, you could start off with your telephone numbers.
Oh, that's easy. They're in the book.
How about tonight? Would you like to go bowling with me?
I thought you were going to go bowling with me.
Well, that was before I met Jane. How about it? Would you like to go bowling with me?
Yeah, I don't know much about it, but it sounds like fun.
Oh, why don't we make it a foursome?
Terry.
Why don't we make it a foursome, Terry?
I'm sorry, I can't make it tonight. I have too much work to do.
Oh, that's too bad.
Well, please ask me again.
Well, why don't you come along with us, Dave?
Oh, thanks, but I don't think Rick would appreciate it.
You know how it is. After all these years, David and I know each other pretty well.
Hi, Bob.
Hi, Bob.
Hi, fellas. You guys a little late, aren't you?
Oh, we met a couple of girls and drove them home.
Oh, hi, fellas.
Hi, Mom. Is dinner almost ready?
Just about. Why, you in a big rush?
Well, I got a date tonight.
Oh, with one of the girls you just met?
Yeah.
Boy, you didn't waste any time, did you?
Both of you going out?
No, just Ricky. My girl had too much studying to do.
Well, this is good, Mom.
You like it?
Well, it's a little salty, but it's good. Hello? Oh, hi, Jane. It's for me, Pop.
Oh, that's good. I'd have a tough job explaining why anybody named Jane would be calling me.
You're not kidding.
Jane, would you hang on for a second? I want to pick this up in the other room.
Who's Jane, Dave?
Oh, that's the girl you're supposed to be going out with tonight.
Dave's right. I wonder how I could have done that.
Sorry to keep you waiting. It was a little noisy in there. What time do you want me to pick you up?
Well, that's why I called. I'm afraid I won't be able to go out tonight after all.
Well, why? Is something wrong?
Well, not exactly, but my mother and father are going out tonight, and they couldn't get a babysitter for my little brother, so it looks like I'm elected.
Oh, gee, well, that's too bad. Hey, if I could get somebody, could you still keep the date?
Well, sure, but it'll be a little difficult at the last minute like this.
Well, don't worry about that. You just leave everything to me. I'll pick you up at 7:30.
Oh, wonderful. I'll be ready.
Okay, bye-bye. Dave?
Yeah?
What are you acting so suspicious about?
All I said was yeah.
How would you like to do a favor for me?
Like what?
Did you know Jane has a little brother?
No.
Well, she does. He's a cute little fella, very well behaved, goes to bed when he's told, housebroken.
Go ahead.
And he hasn't got a babysitter for tonight.
Gee, that's a shame. You know something? He still hasn't got one.
Well, he pays 75 cents an hour.
Well, you wouldn't expect me to charge, Jane.
Well, no, of course not. I was going to pay you. Look, don't you realize what an opportunity this is for you?
Opportunity for what?
Well, think of the wonderful impression this will make on Terry.
Terry? What's she got to do with it?
Well, she's Jane's best friend, and Jane's sure to tell her what a nice thing you did and what a nice guy you are.
Well, suppose Jane doesn't tell her, then I've wasted the whole evening.
No, I'll make sure she does.
Of course, I might consider it if you'd raise the ante to, say, $1 an hour.
Okay, you got a deal.
Thank you.
There's ice cream in the refrigerator and cookies in the cookie jar.
I'll show him where all that stuff is.
And you be a good boy, Bill, and you go to bed when Dave tells you to.
Okay.
Don't worry, Bill and I'll get along just fine.
Well, I sure appreciate this, Dave.
That's okay. Have fun.
We won't be out too late.
Stay out as late as you can afford to.
Come on, Dave.
Where are we going?
We're going to get the ice cream.
Well, you beat me again, Bill.
Yep.
Well, you sure are a good checker player.
How come you let me win the last 3 games?
Well, I didn't. I only let you win the first one. I was really trying the last 2.
I like you, David.
Well, thanks, Bill. I like you, too. Oh, it's past your bedtime.
How about some more ice cream?
No, thanks.
Some more cookies?
No, thanks.
Want to watch television?
Nope.
You mean I really have to go to bed?
Yeah, I'm afraid so. Come on, let's go. Good night, Bill.
Good night, Dave. David,
Yeah?
how come my sister didn't go out with you tonight?
Well, she had a date with my brother.
Yeah, but she likes you.
Well, how do you know?
Because she said so.
Really? When was this?
At dinner time, that's all she talked about. David, David, David.
Maybe you got the names mixed up.
You're David, aren't you?
Yeah?
When she was talking about you.
Oh. Well, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Night.
David, how come she didn't go out with you?
I don't know.
I bet she wrote about you in her diary. You want to read it? I know where she hides it.
No, that's okay. Thanks. Night, Bill.
Good night, David.
Hi, Dave. Oh, hi.
Hi. Is everything okay?
Oh, fine. No trouble at all. How was the bowling? Great.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun. Hey, how would you fellas like some hot chocolate?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
How about you, Dave?
Oh, no thanks. I think I better be getting home.
Well, how am I going to get home? We only have one car.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Oh, well, you two go ahead. I'll just finish up this work here.
Oh, don't be silly. Come on and join us.
Yeah, come on, Dave. Oh, okay. Oh, hi, Jane.
Hi, Dave.
Gee, it seems like I've been running into you all week. Not that I'm complaining.
It does seem that way, doesn't it?
Do you know Wally?
Yeah, I think we met before. At least you look familiar.
That's just his attitude. Please.
Oh, would you tell Ricky I'll expect him at 8 o'clock?
Oh, sure.
I wish you were coming along.
Oh, thank you, but Terry can't make it.
Yeah, so I understand. Well, so long.
Bye.
Bye. Hey, who was that?
Ricky's girlfriend?
Ricky's girlfriend?
Yeah.
You're kidding.
What do you mean?
Well, didn't you hear what she said? Gee, David, I wish you were coming along.
You do that pretty well, you know. What are you doing home so early?
Oh, I've been studying. Hey, look, you've got to help me out.
With what?
Well, I've got kind of a problem. I got a date with Jane tonight, and I don't think I'll be able to make it.
Why not?
Well, Professor Higgins is springing a test on us tomorrow, and I've got to study for it. I've got about 2 weeks' work to cover between now and tomorrow.
What do you want me to do about it?
Well, I've got to go to the library tonight, so I thought maybe you could take Jane to the movies for me.
No, I can't do that.
Well, why not? I'll pay for the show.
Well, it's not that.
Well, then what is it?
Oh, why don't you get one of your friends to take her?
Well, if you must know, I'd feel a lot better knowing she's out with somebody I can trust.
Well, suppose she doesn't want to go out with me.
Well, I know she does.
Well, why do you say that?
Well, I've already asked her. She said okay. Come on, Dave, do me a favor, will you?
Oh, okay.
Oh, gee, thanks.